Okay, so check this out. What is the definition of technology? If you think about it, when one civilization or group of people have, like, let's say cell phones, and one group of people doesn't, like, to them it's like magic. As Arthur C. Clarke used to say, when one group of people have technology significantly greater than another group of people, it seems as if it's magic. And maybe that's not the exact quote, but something to that extent, where if the technology is advanced enough, it seems like magic. Well, if you think about it, how does technology come about? Technology comes about with I would say it's the group, the body of knowledge of a social group. You could say it's like having more knowledge. So the understanding of say, you know, oh man, I gotta get my thoughts together. Sorry guys. Okay, let's say you have a ballpoint pen. You know, that pen came from an idea, a concept, and it had evolved. You know, first came like the feather, or like first came like a stick and some blood or something, and then they decided to refine that stick, and then they figured out, okay, well, a feather does pretty well in holding the ink, like a straw-like device, so let's do that, let's use that. And then eventually it became a dip pen, and then the quill got replaced by the steel nib, and then it became the fountain pen. And then the fountain pen eventually got replaced by the ballpoint pen. Okay, but that idea, that thought, that the pen had to come from thought. Originally from thought. If nobody had thought about writing, that pen would never have come to be. So something as simple as a pen, or even the paper itself, comes from thought. It originally came from thought. Okay, so if you think about it, let's extend that to everything else, like our clothes, the motorcycle, these roads, everything originated from thought. Now, I'm not trying to get metaphysical or any of that crap. I'm just trying to state something here, and that technology itself is thought or knowledge that is more advanced than another. So if you define technology as knowledge in this manner, then you could say if you have more knowledge, then you have more technology, which in general, yeah, you know, it's fairly true. So what I wanted to say was, you need to accumulate more knowledge to have a technological advantage over someone else or some other group, if that's your goal. Okay, and what I'm doing is I'm doing currency trading. Now, I don't just go into currency trading as, you know, blindly, because I had once gone into trading, forex trading, and gotten hammered, and I decided, well, this is not for me, it's just too much risk. Well, it was just too much risk, because I just didn't have enough knowledge, and I couldn't get the results I wanted. And then, you know, there's a difference between risk and risky. Risky is you're rolling the dice, you don't really know what the outcome is, and the risk isn't quantifiable, or the risk cannot be mitigated easily, whereas something that is not risky but has risk, it's something that you can it can be quantified. Like riding a motorcycle has risk, you know. 1 out of 20 riders crashes and burns. So yeah, you know, you've got a 5% chance of just on any given day of crashing and burning. You know, on every day there's a crash here, okay? So, or some type of accident, you know, somewhere around the world there's 2 or 3 of those too going on, or probably more, you know. So everything has risk is quantifiable, but something risky is you throw a lot of you really boost your chances of failure. That's, to me, that's what risky means. But anyway, going back to technology, that's my definition of it. So anyway, that leads on to my next video, where I actually met a ninja, a real ninja.